你好, hello from Hong Kong. I previously did a post on my blog called 廣東話係一定好難學, or Cantonese is definitely very difficult to learn. And I primarily talked about how Cantonese is a tonal language, which makes it one of the world's most difficult languages, at least for native English language speakers to learn. So I kind of thought that a text post was inadequate at expressing how difficult it is, because how are you supposed to read a phonetic transcription of Cantonese and understand the tones when you've never actually heard them before? So Kelvin suggested I make a video post, and I haven't really felt that confident about doing that until now. So I'm hearing the tones and able to say them a bit better now, so I'll give it my best shot. So what is a tonal language? First off, a tonal language is one in which the meaning of the word changes depending on the pitch of the word that you say it at. So what does that mean? In English, the only example we really have of that is if you're changing a statement into a question by changing the pitch of the last word. So you're going to the movies is a statement, and you're going to the movies is a question. And the only difference in the words is the pitch of the last word. In Cantonese, almost any word can be said with a different pitch, and that different pitch changes the meaning entirely of the word. So it makes it really fun, and sometimes overwhelming, and really difficult. So Cantonese is actually made up of 6 tones primarily. Some people say it's 9, but it's really 6 used in most everyday speech, as opposed to Mandarin, which is only 4 tones. So I'm just going to give you a rundown on the tones, and I'm going to use the word si to show you how the change in tone changes the meaning of the word si. So the first tone is a high-level tone, si, and that means poem. The second tone is a high-rising tone, si, and that means history. It also means shit. The third level tone is a mid-level tone, si, and that means try. The fourth level tone is low-falling, si. That's time. Fifth level tone is a low rising tone, si, and that's market. And the last tone is a low level tone that neither rises nor falls, si, and that means like a business, something that's happening, like a matter. You could say 呢件事搞到我好頭痛. This business is giving me a headache. So when you're learning Cantonese or speaking Cantonese, you really have to be careful about your tones and how you're saying the word, not just what you're saying, so that you're really conveying the correct meaning. Some of my favorite examples of tone changes that can really throw you off are like sick is to know, and sick is to eat. 街市 is a wet market, and 街市 is chicken shit. Almost the same thing, right? And my favorite one is the fact that buy and sell are the same word with different tones. My, which is the low rising tone, number 5, is buy, and my, which is low tone, number 6, is sell. So hopefully context will help you with that, but it's always tricky. Tones are always tricky. So Cantonese is actually, thankfully, much more simple grammar than English, Romance languages, German, or Russian. And there's a lot of built-in clues that can help you figure out the meaning of the sentence if you are, still learning the tones and you're just getting the hang of it, which is a great help. And Cantonese, it could be very overwhelming, but it's better than Taishanese, and that is, in fact, what Kelvin's family speaks. So one of my primary difficulties in learning this language is that Kelvin's family doesn't actually speak textbook Hong Kong Cantonese. They speak a dialect that's very similar to Cantonese, that's called Taishanese, Hoi Sanhua, and it's much more difficult because it's not documented at all. So basically I have to pick up on the differences as I go, and the accent is different, the word choices are different, and even just basic verbs are different. So my next video I'm hoping to get Kelvin to help me out with, because I have a lot of trouble pronouncing the different words in Taishanese. So I'm hoping to show some of the primary differences in Hoi Sanhua versus Cantonese. So I hope this improved your understanding of what a tonal language is and how Cantonese can be really difficult to learn. So at the end of the day, you definitely know 廣東話係一定好難學，係唔係啊? So my next video will hopefully be Cantonese versus Taishanese, and I will see you next time. 下次見啦，拜拜。